Okay, hello everyone. Let us now tackle quadratic functions. Okay, so we will start with the definition of quadratic functions, and then we will go through the parts of a parabola and also its orientation depending on the value of a. And you'll find some equations of the different parabolas. Okay, so let's start with the definition. We have here, let a, b, c be real numbers with a not equal to 0. A quadratic function is given by using the general form f of x equal to ax squared plus bx plus c. So this is the general form of a quadratic function. And using the standard form, so we also have another form called the standard form, where the coordinates hk is the vertex of the parabola in the given graph. So if we are given the vertex, then we can use this standard form. And as we will see later, we can also convert this standard form to general form. Okay, so we have here the graph of a parabola of a quadratic function. So we have here a parabola. So, as you can see here, there are labels already. The x-intercepts are the intersections of the graph along the x-axis. The y-intercept are the intersections of the graph along the y-axis. And we have here an axis of symmetry. So the parabola is symmetric with respect to this line. Okay. So as you can see, you also have a vertex right here. The vertex is, you can also refer to it as the turning point of a quadratic function, the vertex. Okay, so you have it here. It intersects the axis of symmetry. Okay, so we also have here that a picture that shows the different orientations of a parabola. So it can open upward. It can also open downward. So an indication that it is opening downward is that a is lesser than 0. Okay, so a is negative. Or if it is opening upward, then you also have here a is greater than 0. Okay. Okay, so let's try to find, given this graph, let's try to find its equation. So let's see if we can do that. So as you can see here, we have here the vertex is at 2, 1, and we have here a y-intercept of 0, 9. So we don't have any x-intercepts here. Okay, so hk is, our hk is 2, 1. Okay. So if we use our standard form, we can take y is equal to a multiplied by x minus h squared plus k, right? This is our standard form. So substituting h and k, we get h is equal to a multiplied by x minus 2 squared plus 1. Okay, so that's it. So this would be okay already if we knew the value of a. So how do we know the value of a? Okay. How do we know its value? So we need to use another point other than the vertex, because if we use the vertex, as you can see, let's just demonstrate it here. If we use the vertex, you will get, let's say we have 2, 1, right? Is our vertex. So what is y? Y is 1. It will be equal to a multiplied by 2 minus 2 squared plus 1. So this statement will still evaluate to true, and then this will evaluate to 0, so we cannot find our a, right? So what we need to use is another point. Okay, so we need to use this y-intercept here, so 0, 9. So what if we use that? So let's substitute. Our y is 9, right? Oh, I'm sorry. Our y is 9. Okay, we have 9 is equal to a multiplied by 0 minus 2 squared plus 1. Okay, so we have 9 is equal to a times 4 plus 1. So subtracting 1 from both sides, we have 8 is equal to 4a. And then a is equal to 2. Okay, so now we have our a. We can then substitute that to our standard form. So y is equal to 2 multiplied by x minus 2 squared plus 1. Okay, so this is the equation of our parabola. Okay, So what if we want to convert it into a general form? So we can just evaluate the right hand side. So we can 2 multiplied by this is x squared minus 4x, right? 4x plus 4 and then plus 1. So multiplying 2x squared minus 8x plus 8 plus 1. So we get y is equal to 2x squared minus 8x plus 9. Okay, so this is the general form of our the equation of parabola. Okay, so as you can see here, our a is positive, right? So our parabola is opening upward. Let's do another example. Okay, so we have here a parabola facing downward, and it is the vertex is to the left of the y-axis. Okay, so our vertex is at negative 2, 10, right? Vertex. This is our vertex. Okay, so let's do it again. So let's see how this equation looks like. Y, using the standard form, a multiplied by x minus negative 2 squared plus 10. Okay, so y is equal to a multiplied by x plus 2 squared plus 10. Okay, so now we have to find a again. So using our y-intercept 0, 8. So if we substitute that, we will then get 8 is equal to a times 0 plus 2 squared plus 10. So 8 is equal to a multiplied by 2 squared plus 10. 8 is equal to 4a plus 10. And then if we subtract 10 from both sides, we will then get negative 2 is equal to 4a. Therefore, our a is equal to negative 1 half. Okay, so negative a is negative 1 half. So it makes sense. So our parabola is facing downwards. Okay. Okay, so let us now construct our standard form equation. So we have here y is equal to what is that again? A. At a, we have here a. Or our a is already negative 1 half. So I'm sorry. So negative 1 half multiplied by x plus 2 squared plus 10. Okay, so that's it. So this is the equation of our parabola, and I can also convert it into general form using the same method that we did. So just have to evaluate this and then distribute negative 1 half and then evaluate again. You will get the general form. Okay, so that's it for this video. So I hope you learned something, and see you in the next ones.